Okay, so this wheel's in for a grommet change, but first up I'm just going to show how to remove the drive wheel and replace it without having to take out the motor. We're first going to start by just undoing this bolt here so that we've got a little bit better access, and I'll remove the spring. Okay, so now I've just got to loosen this bolt here on the drive wheel, but first I'm going to prop up the wheel head underneath so that when the drive wheel loosens, the wheel head won't just flop down. So I'm just going to pop that up underneath there now. Easy as that. And now I'm going to loosen that nut. The video didn't work, so I've tied the motor up here out of the way, taken off this bolt, taken off the spring. Now I'm just going to go down here and loosen this nut. Okay, only a couple of turns needed there, and just gently lift that up. Get that out of the way. Okay. And that'll pop up through that gap there. Nice. Okay, so that's taking it out, and to put it back in again, you get your new one. And the same business. I'm just going to put these washers and springs back where they were supposed to be. Okay, so there's paper washer there, steel washer goes on there, and then another paper washer, and then it just goes back in backwards like I have before. So I'm going in like this, bringing it around underneath that, underneath there, back on, just okay, I just need a little bit of loosening there. Right, now I've just got to align the bolt with the flat piece on the side of the drive wheel shaft. So that's round, and there's just a little flat bit there. And then hand tighten and then finish off with a spanner. Just checking that it's on the flat again. Okay, tight, and that's it. Right, so I've taken everything out of the wheel now, and I'm just going to show how to go about checking the wheel head and making sure that all the bits and pieces are there and that's properly lubricated. So this one, even though it's 30 years old, has had very little use, so I suspect everything's still in place. But anyway, here we go. So there should be 3 washers here: a fibre washer, a fibre here, so I can see a fibre washer that side, a fibre washer that side, and there's a steel washer in between. Right, so I've still got this propped up under here, but I'm just going to slowly lift up the wheel, and that hasn't come out, so that's all right. I'll just stand the wheel up, and I should be able to just pull this wheel head off now. Okay, so there it is. Just having a little bit of a look underneath. This has been stored in the shed for 30 years or so, and there's a little bit of mud wasp activity there, and some nests and some sort of insect there. But look in here, I can see there's the rubber O-ring is there, and underneath that rubber O-ring is a set of washers, so I don't need to pull that out. This grease is still fairly fresh, and there's the rubber ring on that side, and I'll just move that. There's the wheel head there. This grease is very, very nice and soft still. It's the original grease from when this was done, so I'm just going to leave that there, and I'll just slip that wheel head back in. You can clean it up if you wanted to, and I think this one's going to be fine. I'll just pop that back in. Bang, down it goes. And look, that spins fine. There's no problems, no noise. I'm just going to flip it back over again. And as it goes over, I just want to keep my finger on that as I'm turning. I'm just going to put it back down onto that rubber block. And there we go. And I'll just replace the drive wheel before I do the grommets and put all the other stuff back. So there it is.